Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Barillo, and I could not tell where the countdown was. Therefore, I may be, or have been, like a couple seconds late. Apologies for that. Hope everybody's evening is going well or wearing on. Wearing on well. Hey, Jedi. Sweetie? Yeah. Just letting you know. Yeah, I started. At 6:10, hun. I swear, I'm the only one around here who knows what time I go on. Have you tried on your dress? I got her a dress today. My beard is really itchy, but it's also really oily. I got some beard oil at the store. Ooh, yikes. Oh, this is not good. I should not put oil in my beard because now it's all over my freaking keyboard. I got beard oil on my dang keyboard. I don't want this. This is not cool, man. You don't want beard oil on your keyboard. It's beard oil, not keyboard oil. Hope I had a resetful day. I wouldn't say that. It was definitely busy. Task filled. Engaged, for the lack of a better word. Oh, man. Sorry if you see me typing ah. Now my caps lock's on. Ew, you should, how am I supposed to do this? How are you supposed to clean your keyboard? Yeah, I guess you gotta like turn off the computer, but every time I turn off the computer and then I use the keyboard, it like boots up again. Like, what's the point? Dang, dude. Yeah, beard oil and keyboards don't mix, and I thought I'd like clean my hands too. Ah, there. See, there, I typed it in. No joke. Beard oil, keyboards don't mix. Beard oil before
Faceless
bed.
Chared X100. Beard oil before bed.
But how are you supposed to pull that off? Then you get it on your pillow. Thank you, Liz, for starting us off tonight. Tastes like beard oil. I can't remember if I showed you all this. I got another set today because they were in the store. Let me rotate this fine. Oh!
Dark Toy Lord just resubscribed for 4 months.
Thank you so much, Dark Toy Lord. Let me, I think I've shown this before, but just in case, I have not. I will grab my 2 jelly beans for that resubscription.
No more 3 Chared X100.
No more 3 getting a start here. Alright, so that's no more 3s. And Dark Toy Lords. Delicious. Definitely not nutritious. Anyway, they were on sale today, and I grabbed them because we can't find a mug that was in Jedi's bathroom for a toothbrush. So I wanted to make sure she had a place to put her toothbrush in, so I got that. But then, just like I mentioned, we got a hype train going on right now, by the way. Just like I mentioned, we've got, I'm a Pyrex maniac, because they've been releasing Star Wars Pyrex lately, and they're now, where's Liz? I know she went to eat dinner. You have Grogu wrapping paper? Oh, nice! Oh! At Joann's. I didn't even think about checking there. It's not as easy to get to, but if you've got Grogu, because I need to get Grogu wrapping paper. I gotta be careful after I itch my beard, but I gotta touch my computer. I don't want to touch my, now my computer's all beard oiled. Here, let me hold this up again. There we go. Oh, the beard oil was a bad idea. The beard oil, oops, sorry. The beard oil was a very bad idea. There you go. Holding up the shot. Actually, wait. I guess they're both the same on each side. Sorry about that. I keep bumping the desk. Thank you, Kurt. Yeah, not exactly. No Shave November. Exactly, Paxi Prime. you would use that Pyrex for some flaming hot Cheetos. It's one way to use them. I accidentally dropped this one too. These are Costco exclusives. And I wish I would have waited on another pair. Thank God Pyrex is very sturdy. This is a fun one. Then we got the X-Wings. Sorry, it's like, what's the easiest way to hold this up? Are you even getting anything? Wash those by hand. I'm pretty sure they say they're dishwasher safe. I don't know if these come off in the dishwasher. I don't know how Diana normally does them. Dang. You gotta be careful taking this dang thing out. These are fun too. So we got Vader and a Stormtrooper right there. Next time, won't you type with me? And then I'm assuming, oh no, this is the same thing. Oh, different characters. So we got like a Stormtrooper, Chewbacca, Boba Fett, Jabba. And pretty cool. Any dishes with graphics, hands washed, dish and case. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are all dishwasher safe. Yeah, microwave safe. What does it say? What does it say? What is it? No broiler. No stovetop. Ooh, I don't know if they're dishwasher safe. Well, they're definitely holiday safe. Yeah, no, they're not quite bulletproof, Skater. We had a crash happen. Dishwasher safe, lids top rack. That I assumed. I always assumed lids are top rack, not bottom rack. Because you could ruin the lids if you put them on the bottom rack. The warp. Yeah, I don't know if that's modern, but yeah, so, I don't know. I'd be a little worried if they rubbed off, given that they're Pyrex. There are ones that, like, on these glasses, though, these glasses you definitely want to wash by hand. Yeah. Hand wash only. You don't want to stick these in the dishwasher. But, like, anything with a print on it, you got to be really careful with. Yeah, because we broke some Star Wars items that we had, unfortunately, because they the shelf crashed. Yeah, microwave safe, top rack only. See, I like when they put directions on the lids themselves. Makes it a little easier. I'm pretty sure these come close to matching what our current lids are. Not exactly, but pretty darn close. And then, what else do we get? Glassware set. Shot glasses.
Midwave just subscribed.
Whoa! Midwave, thank you for subscribing. I mean, worst case, you've got some more non-holiday Pyrex. True. But I hate when these things get rubbed off. So I just have to remind everybody, do not load these in the dishwasher. Because they could come off. The print could come off. Or get scratched off. These you definitely cannot put in the dishwasher. Do not use in microwave or dishwasher. Shot glasses, not a good idea. Here's your 2 disgusting pumpkin pie jelly beans. Midway PC for your subscription with Amazon Prime. Hey Hollywood M3D. Tonight, I'm printing Builder's Mark's house, because I believe Loyal said he needed more houses. So that's what I'm doing tonight, amongst other things, like showing everybody what I got. Like this dish rack that has got this sticker on it. Dish drying rack? What the hell do you call this? Let me get this. I'm trying to get a sticker off here. Is there going to be a bear in the Big Blue House? It is possible. I don't think a bear is one of the models this time around. But, you know, I figured, all right, well, I'm sending a big package, so I might as well go with the bigger print. This one is going to take 9 hours to get through, which is a long time. Hey, one of these stickers. I hate when they put stickers on that. Anyway, so it's like a dish rack drying thing. Joshua XP, thank you for the cheer. It's got a sticker on it. I can't seem to get it off. Yeah. At least it's kind of a white on white right there. So there you go. So if you needed a better view on the other side of this dish drying rack. What's cool about this is like this is a Star Wars kind of rack. I don't know if this thing says LFL on it. I wonder if it does, because that's an Imperial wall. It'd be really funny if this says LFL somewhere on it. Because you see it? It's an Imperial wall. That is not a coincidence. Guaranteed. The sticker, however. Stickers like this drive me up the freaking wall. You know, they stick them on there, you know what I'm saying? It didn't say anything. What was it supposed to say? By the way, this is for your cheer. Oh. Where do I find all the cool Star Wars stuff? Gotta keep your eyes peeled. Ross has been good to me. This year, chiefly among them. Target's been okay. Costco, I got those today. I cost the holiday Pyrex Costco exclusives. This was a Ross. Shot glasses, Ross. Glassware, Ross. I got an extra shot set just in case. I double up when I can. And then, got these at Ross too. Like a spoon rest. Is that where... Yep, that's where I got the Grogu cups. Oh, you missed the Pyrex show and tell? That was the fun part. The Pyrex show and tell. That was the best. Oh, man. I'm going to have to... they use a sticker that just... It doesn't come off well. And then I got to spend extra time removing the sticker. So I guess I'll have to do that. Not right now. The last thing I got, it's a gift set, a wallet, like a bifold wallet set. But it's also, here, let me do it this way. It's a tin. It's inside a tin. That's got the like snowflakes and Imperial insignia. So it's kind of cool. Good little gift. Fun little gift. I don't know if there's a sticker on the bottom of that tin too. It drives me nuts when they do. Boy, I'm just not having good luck with stickers today. It's your 10-year anniversary. Oh, so you're late to stream. No worries. It was a day that ends in Y, so I was streaming at 6. At least you knew where to find me. I'm here every day. Every day is like a stream anniversary. Oh, I realize I probably should say something. Now, if we have any veterans in the room, any vets in the room, to honor them. I haven't said anything anywhere else in social. That's a nice vessel to bring more Cheerios to your mouth. It is. I don't know if that's what I'm going to use it for, but at least I know what's going on with that. See, I'll normally go through and remove the stickers, like with duct tape. Duct tape works. Krusty is, but Krusty's not here. Krusty, I don't think Krusty's here. At least. Oh, Papa Bear AZ was in the army. All right. many years ago. Well, thank you again for your service. It's very appreciated. I haven't said anything, like I said, in social. It's kind of a day where I did some social, but not as much as other days. I use this scraper tool to get the stickers off. It's easier to get the stickers off this kind of porcelain because I don't worry about damaging the paint with the scraper or the tool. Thank you, Woo Live crew. Appreciate you chiming in there. Yeah, I've done Goo Gone. Goo Gone gets a little messy. You know, I use Goo Gone as kind of a last resort. If I can handle sticker removal, you know, by hand or with the scraper, I'll go that route. Normally, I mean, if it's on a box, I just say forget it. The sticker's on there. But, you know, if it's on a product like this, like, okay, I can get the sticker off. I just wish stores would not go with this adhesive because inevitably it just makes it that much more difficult. Use hot water to melt the glue. Oh, actually, it's not a bad idea. But I've had issues where after using the glue, the sticker can be even harder to remove. Hairdryer's not a bad idea. WD-40 does work. That's pretty much like Goo Gone. This is what I do. I remove the sticker, and then I go and take a little loop of tape, sometimes duct tape. Right now I'm just using masking tape, because why not? It was in the drawer. And I've got half of it off. So I've removed half of it. Now I'll get the other half here. And the nice thing about using the tape is that it doesn't leave any residue. And it's a pretty clean pull. This is something that's kind of critical to getting the sticker off, especially if it's as annoying as it is on a product like this, just kind of big, in the way. There are times that, you know, stickers like on the bottom of cups, they don't necessarily always get removed. Yeah, like I said, this was going to be pretty expedient. And you kind of feel around afterwards. It's clean. Done. Done number one. I've got a second one. See, they wrapped it around. It's a good price, $4.99 for a spoon rest. This was still on the cart at Ross. What they'll do is they'll put items on a cart, or several carts, right? And so sometimes I'll usually wait until they pull them off, but I've been given permission in the past to just pull off the cart if I see something. And so I saw these earlier, and of course I was like, okay, I've been waiting for. I'd seen these glassware sets on Facebook Marketplace before, so I know as soon as I see a Star Wars item pop up, like a new Star Wars item pop up on Facebook Marketplace, that's how I know that Ross and Home Goods and whatnot are carrying the items. Because what will happen is they'll buy the Pyrex set. Liz, I don't know, someone was, okay, if you go over to, so who missed it? Who missed the Pyrex show? I can't remember the showing. They were at Costco today. Just came in. Fresh off the truck today. And so I needed to get popcorn there anyway. But anyway, what they'll do, these were, what, $20 or something like that? And people will charge $40. So they'll make money on it because they know that not everybody's going to get one or know where to get one. And so they'll upsell. And it's scalp, basically. It's annoying. And the problem is if you don't know if you're going to be able to get one where you live, oh, wait, maybe was it 20? 20 or 25, I can't remember. No, my favorite one out of these, there's 4 designs here. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what let's do. You got the Costco Pyrex last year. The Star Wars ones? I didn't know they had Star Wars ones last year. But hella better price getting them at Costco. Right? There you go. Huh? Here, it's my... I gotta take off my hoodie anyway. What do you think? There's the showcase right there. You hope your Costco, they were there today. So if they weren't there before, there's a good chance they'll be there next time. So an X-Wing and a Smurf. I don't think Smurfs are Star Wars. Wrong fandom. They are pretty cool, Avalon. We have a couple of other Star Wars ones, but they're not holiday themed, which are fun year round, you know. Let's face it. Could always use some gingerbread and some joy. You know, for the holiday leftovers. Yeah, this print is gonna take. It's probably gonna take. Not all night exactly, but pretty close to all night. Stickers. Ugh. The only good stickers are the ones meant for sticker books. Garbage Pail Kids, those are good stickers. But price tag stickers are annoying. Oh, go for Chambers having popcorn with Nooch. It's been a while since I had Nooch. Like that. Sometimes Diana puts it into things. Trying to get our, well, I don't know what we're doing for Life Day. I've got like at least one treat for Life, 2 treats for Life Day. Unfortunately, the Galaxy on our end is all out of Tip Yip, so we will not be having Tip Yip for Life Day. That said, I'm going to see about, we're going to try next week, next Wednesday on Life Day, we're going to try to do a Life Day stream and watch the Life Day video together. The Star Wars holiday special, basically. When Life Day became a thing. And now it's officially a thing. Oh, you're printing the barn? Estimated time 2 a.m. Yeah, I see. I was like, oh, I need to print something, and then I realized like way too late. Did I get the Life Day cookbook? Don't know what they have in there for Tip Yip. Probably like some kind of beef or something like that. You printed 14 crop dusters? Wow. God. I've just basically been doing one of each. Or not of every one of them, but... You have so much Pyrex? Well, here's what I would do, Ashmo, then. If that's the case, sell some of your Pyrex and replace them with the Star Wars ones. Just an idea. Just a thought. Because they become a theme. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You with me on that one? Yes. Would you rather have free Lego for life, one of every set ever released, and as they are released in the future, or have an official Lego minifigure yourself be included in a set? Oh, free Lego for life. One of every set ever released. Easily. That's a good trade-off. I don't need to have a minifigure of me. I've done that before. I can have an approximation and be just fine. Thank you very much. Approximations work for me. Another thing that works for me is a T-bow. And I remember opening a Paplu, but I do not remember opening a T-bow. So I'm going to open this T-bow. Showcased it the other day, day before. Chris, you got a bit of Judge Dresses meets Danny Trejo. Okay. Don't know what to do with that, but yeah, we all have Halloween ones made. Oh, in the several last years we have the Star Wars and Mickey Mouse. Oh, I don't. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, Halloween Pyrex ones I didn't see in terms of Star Wars Halloween, but you didn't mean that. Yeah, this T-bow is definitely new. I did not have this T-bow. I swear I did not. And I swear I had the IG-11. But this T-bow is definitely not older. I had... Let me check something. I swear to God. I had the Paplu. I had the Wicket. The Wicket, the Paplu. Oh, yep. Recipe for tip. Yep. Figured as much. I was like, dude. I swear I opened the IG-11. But where could he be? Unless I stacked him up somewhere else. I just don't know. Curiouser and curiouser. Dredd, Judge Dredd. Oh, that's what it was. Have to ask my husband if he wants Halloween or Star Wars Pyrex better. Both indifferent about Mickey Mouse. Star Wars. Because I'm telling you, there's going to be way more Star Wars coming out. Oh, nice. Paplu's got drumsticks. He's got like a hatchet of sorts. Stone hatchet. There we go. It's a nice little Paplu. I swear I did not get this Paplu before, which is really bizarre. Like, it must have been in between waves or some kind of exclusive, the Paplu, which strikes me as funny. I'm sorry, T-bow, not Paplu. I already had the Paplu, but this is a nice T-bow. This is a very nice T-bow. Put the T-bow right there. T-bow. Oh, and he even comes with a dagger and a neck piece. Dude, this is like a deluxe Ewok here, dude. Wait, does the head come off too? No. And then how does the neck piece go around? I guess you got to stretch it over the ears. Dude, this is a fantastic little T-bow. I am the Slaw. All I can hear is Sylvester Stallone. We just have regular Pyrex and what I did. The challenge with Pyrex is getting like lids that match. So this is kind of frustrating getting these bowls, but we've got mismatched color lids. And so I tried this summer to go and streamline and make sure it was all just Pyrex and with the same color lids, so they were kind of color coordinated. We'll see how well these kind of match. There we go. So there's a better T-bow with a dagger. Is this a dagger I see before me? With its handle pointed toward my hand? Gumby, Mr. Gumby. You can now download Twitch on the Nintendo Switch. I did catch that news. So I don't know if anybody's going to, watch on the Switch. Good luck if that is the case. You're being pixeled? Oh, okay. You can order Pyrex lids from Pyrex too. Really? Well, I was trying to get like the same kind of color. Like going for our particular color themes. White is in one. I want to say white or a cream color. Maybe even be silver for one size. But theoretically, at least they have the same sizes. So I'm not too worried about that right now. I'll have to look when I go down. But we've got a mix. It's the Star Wars Pyrex, these shapes. A couple of the ones that broke or chipped were the smaller rectangular ones, which probably wouldn't have been used that much. But it's still unfortunate because, they were Star Wars items and they were pretty much destroyed. I've got, I saved one of them. It got cracked, but it was one with Darth Vader on it. And I'm like, man, I just can't. I can't. It's still mostly in good shape, but it's definitely chipped. Like maybe at some point in the future I can find someone who works with glass to kind of smooth it out, if that's even possible to do. You got a new C-3PO and R2-D2 today. Cool. Yes, I do know where the Pyrex website is. I don't even know what XPad is. Yes, you can sand it with a special tool. Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Anybody could do that? Is that anybody or like a specialist? Because the last thing I want to do is injure myself. And when it comes to that kind of thing. Huh. You don't want to know. Okay. Glass people, handy people. See, I say, here, do it. Here's the tool. Can you help me sand this off? I mean, it's a little it's not sharp. Like, I don't think anyone's going to cut themselves on it, but it just needs to be, I think, smoothed or repolished. People make jewelry from broken Pyrex. Oh, nice. I don't think I'll be doing that. Hey, Sesam. Got beard oil over my glasses. And they say, don't get it in your eyes. They said, oh, whatever you do, don't get it in your eyes. I'm, okay, what's in this beard oil? So I'm probably going to have to remember to maybe put the beard oil on before I go do errands to kind of let it soak in. Did I get my extra Disney Insider points? No, I don't even know how many I have, if I have anything. Tonight, I'd like to try to get through, I think, the season finale of, what's the show? Doom Patrol is on the season finale. Series? No, not series finale. Season finale. And I am just baffled. Hang on just a second. I gotta figure out. I don't know what I did with my. I know I opened an IG-11. I know I did. Because I was really impressed that you could move like 3 different things on it. And now I don't know where the hell it went. Your sister took tomorrow off to watch all the new Disney Plus stuff? Wow, that's dedication. I will not be doing that. I have no plans. Dude, I know. That's Moff Gideon. Paplu. Dude, I swear to God. Oh, there it is. Found it. Okay. The IG-11. I was like, dude, I know I freaking had it. Okay. Okay. I was like, dude, I know I had it. I knew I had it. I think I can. I know I had it. They had today off for Remembrance Day. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Jedi also had school off today for Veterans Day, which is kind of surprising. I was like, I do not ever remember getting Veterans Day off in school, but I don't know. The new math or whatever. I'm not going to watch the Boba Fett special. Is it a behind the scenes? I'm just kind of... I kind of turn myself off from a lot of that teaser stuff, or try to. Like, even today, they leaked... someone leaked the Kenobi stuff. And I was like, I caught them, but I'm like, that's the problem with leaks, is like, they're just all over the place. And I follow so many people on social that, you know, inevitably I see things that I really wish I didn't. I'm like, oh, man. So I don't want to issue any spoilers. Suffice it to say, there may be an appearance of a Rebels character at some point in the future. That's all I'm going to say. It's not really a spoiler. Took tomorrow off. Going to Chicago Saturday. Oh, wow. Have to prep everything. For what, Ashmo? This beard oil, by the way, doesn't help the scratchiness. I am seriously considering eliminating the beard and just going full mustache for November. Yeah, see, my fingers are now greasy. Still, it still feels like straw. Phil Collins. Oh, they're gonna see Phil Collins? What? Yeah, but big fan. These were like spoilers. These were big time spoilers. Yeah, but what is Genesis without Peter Gabriel? Wasn't he in wasn't Peter Gabriel in Genesis? No? I'm just saying, dude. Kurt, I'm a Peter Gabriel fan. Since So. So was man. So was my jam. That album. Hang on. Popcorn. He was out of Genesis 11 years. Well, I'm just saying. I would take here. We'll make a deal, Kurt. You can keep Genesis, and I'll keep Peter Gabriel. Dark Toy Lord's with me, by the way. Let it grow for a couple days. The itching will stop. Well, Sesam, it's been growing for like weeks. I'm coming upon a month. No. I like both. You want both? No, Kurt. You have to choose. Would you rather choose Genesis or Peter Gabriel? I'm going to say Peter Gabriel. That's my choice. Top choice. I knew you were going to say Genesis. See, that's how you know. So there's your answer. You can't have both. I'm an evil man for asking the question that was on everyone's minds. Is Kurt going to grow a beard? That's... Peter Gabriel is gold. Today is Metal Day? What's Metal Day? I should grow out my sideburns even longer. They captured all the oil is in my hair. My beard goes it does grow very slowly. Christian says, I also can't grow a beard anymore because the itchiness becomes unbearable. Oh man, it's at that point where it's like, okay, I know. No, it's not that I use too much. They didn't really have instructions, but like you needed it. It needs to be saturated, right? It needs to soak it up. It's also National Sunday Day. Okay, good to know. And we have a charades. Oh man. Oh, apologies. Colin Farrell? How do I know that name? All right, here we go. Second word, 2 syllables. Second syllable.
Carsu underscore the underscore Feldrake Cheerdex 100.
Hang on. Hey there, sorry to pop in, no problem. First time chatter, I love the channel, thank you. I can have grown a pretty full beard. The oil is not for your beard, that's a fallacy. It needs to be massaged into the skin under the beard. Give it a few days work too. Okay, thank you. You gave me better directions than the bottle. Thank you. I will do just that. It's like, why am I putting it on my beard? It doesn't make any sense. Apart from, like, you know, trying to soften up the beard. Okay, anyway. I don't know why it wasn't saying the text from the cheer. That's bizarre. Okay, anyway. Kurt laid it out. Now... Vape Doom got it. Just like that. So I've got to massage it. So that makes at least more sense to me. Putting it in my skin. But how do I get it into my skin without it getting to the beard? I don't know. They knocked you for sex. Had your test done. You've benign tumor. Wow, dude. Dude. I love how, like, I don't know if this is your first thing, but one of the things you're doing is checking in. Thank you. That's appreciated. But, like, you're hopped up and you're checking in. Yeah, I'd say you need to get some bed rest, dude. Definitely get some rest. And it's good to hear that the tumor was benign. I heard from someone today. He reached out by way of LinkedIn. He's like, dude, are you okay? I'm like, everyone's commenting on my health. You know, like, you look like you've lost weight. Blah 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 blah. Are you okay? And I was like, yeah. I was like, my weight is appropriate for my frame. And his response was, oh, just making sure. You know, I have a brain tumor. I'm like, he's got an inoperable brain tumor. I'm like, oh my god. Oh, Liz, she did not. Did she? Why does everybody care about my... I'm going to die, and no one's going to say anything. This is rest for you? Okay. It's okay to get it on your beard. Just make sure you use the fingertips to massage into the skin. Your beard hairs are sucking the oil from your face, hence the itchy. Oh, interesting. I did not know that, Karasu. That's interesting. I will I'll give more. I'll dab in tomorrow and get it in, and then wipe the oil away from the what?
The mug.
Oh, are you kidding me? Where was it?
In the laundry room.
Why was it in the laundry room?
Well, at least we found it.
At least you found it, but why was it in the laundry room?
Because I was
Yeah, that one. Okay. Well, because I had to put your stool away. Hey, does that dress fit? Yeah, I know. Does... Okay, so then you moved it. All right, does her dress fit? Does it fit? Does she like it? Or is it going back? I got a nice little Grogu dress at Walmart today. It's really cool. Yeah, Paxi. Wait until you see the dress if she wears it. It's good to see you again, Paxi, too, by the way. I know it's been a while. Oh, we got a charades? Okay. Restarted, got it. Oops, sorry. I gotta give you more points than that. Add points. There you go. You got 1,000,000. Oh, Nose Rock Robot, not quite. Fucho, second late. Ashmo, second late. Did someone clip Chris doing the metal headband? You know, here's the thing. Y'all could probably just keep like a constant clip going and just extract animated GIFs. We still have Halloween sounds, don't we? I forgot about that. You had the wrong first word. Oh, that would do it. Diana? What is she doing? I need to get water. Hang on.
Hi guys. What's up? So I'm gonna talk about how I've been at class. I've been good. I've learned lots of things. You probably know that. And my dad's building a house usually. Ooh, a dad sticker. Love those stickers. Wipe it off.
Faceless Cheered X100. Let's get Jedi a puppy.
Oh, thank you, puppy. Thank you. Puppy, puppy, I love puppies. And I'll never get one. Look at my mom saying no, no, no. What the?
Joshua _ XP _ Cheered X100. What kind of puppy do you want?
What? Oh my gosh, those are puppies! Puppies, puppy, 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 puppy! Puppy! Puppies. Love them. Puppy, puppy, puppy. I really want to get a fluffy puppy, 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 fluffy puppy. Bye-bye, guys.
Thank you for not stepping on anything. Were y'all like spamming her with emotes? Oh, hang on. We got bits here that came in. And Peter Bostock got some bits came in, so.
My baby. Where's my baby? Thank you.
She's got a baby Wampa. Oh, you didn't? You didn't? You didn't talk about a puppy, so she just happened to be saying that. Why? Just for giggles? You thought it was a bumble? It's not a bumble. I've tried to get Jedi, hell, even Diana to watch the classics. Neither one wants to watch the classics. I've already lost Jedi to the new Grinch movie. I went looking for some old Grinch figures, but they didn't really make any. Oh, we have another Charades? What? What? What am I missing? What? I heard a cat, but that's it. Well, I'm looking. What am I? I have more bits than that. I do? What did I miss? Did I really miss a lot? Karatsu, Joshua XP, Pez Liz. What am I missing? The sound effects? Is it?
Show me what you got!
I will show you what I got. Can you hear that sound effect, by the way? Did that sound effect come in? Because I don't know if I heard that sound effect. Y'all could hear it? Okay. Because I couldn't hear it on my end. But let me go ahead and unfreeze. Yes, great. Good, your toothbrush goes in there. Now, what the hell was Liz talking about? 7,000 bits. What are you talking about? Unfreeze and eat a jelly bean inside out.
Faceless Chared X100. Unfreeze and eat a jelly bean inside out.
Sorry, it fell on the floor, onto the carpet. I'm not eating that jelly bean. I know where this carpet has been. And by the way, we're cracking up Corey's wife. Ow. I just, the taste of blood and pumpkin pie Jelly Belly does not help the flavor. Just crunched into my cheek. Yeah, that hurt. Hey, Darth Vader Springs. Welcome to the Play Shop. Glad you could join us. We're just geeking out over here about one thing or another. Iron and pumpkin. That's good. That's some good blood there. Ow. Hopefully that'll heal quickly. I hate when I do that. I had a time, I was, God, how old was I? I was at college. And I bit, like, my lip up here. And it took, like, I swear to God, 2 months. Because every time it would start to heal, I would bite into it again. I never thought it would heal. Ultimately, it did. But, man, that was a long friggin' time. Oh, it hurt. Oh, it hurt so much. And then every time I rebit it, it would hurt all over again. Like, what's up with that? The mouth is a weird thing. It heals quickly, though. I'll give you that. The mouth. It heals quickly. So what the hell was Corey's wife laughing at? I didn't think we were being all that funny. That's the story of my life, though. Not doing anything that funny, and then people laugh. Oh, I got a weather alert. Expect rain at 8 o'clock, which, that's a given. It's Seattle. Darth Vade asks, is anyone going to the Disney Plus movie events at AMC theaters? First of all, I didn't even know there were events at AMC theaters. That'd be pretty cool, especially if there were swag. Do you know if there's going to be, like, special stuff that they're going to be giving out? We don't really live near an AMC, though, unfortunately. I gotta leave a note to myself to try something, though. You love when it rains? Oh, no, it's great when it rains here, but it's like, it happens, all the time. Because, you know, hello, it is Seattle. So the fact that it warned me is just funny. Okay. For this week, yes. Last day of class. Oh, you got a couple inches of snow? I saw some snow on a truck today. Must have come in from a higher elevation. There are 4 screenings of which you only know the film when it rolls on screen. So you're saying free poster and discount on concession. Okay, that's not as interesting to me. Poster stuff, I know there was a Book of Boba Fett poster, but I don't really sprung for the posters. Maybe when if I was like substantially younger, posters would be interesting. I almost got Jedi the Star Wars alphabet poster though. It's new. I wish it was out years ago. Jedi's mastered their alphabet. Yep. Yeah.
Why do you want to keep? Why do you?
Come here. Paxi Prime wants to see your hood on your head.
Okay. You want my baby, please? Hold her on her head.
I'm holding it.
How I look like?
Get it out there. There you go. Wait, yeah. You got your eyes?
Yeah. told me.
Yeah, she said, so cute.
Oh, thanks.
Aveline French said, so adorable. Ashmo said, hilarious.
I was saying that, why do you want to keep the baggie? The baggie in the tin?
Well, I'm not going to keep it there anymore. I don't think we're getting any more cookies.
Wait, we had more cookies today?
No, apparently not. I don't know what happened with the rest of them, so.
The Junior Snaps?
That or whatever. There's a Disney Studios, Disney Animation, Disney Pixar, and Star Wars, but they don't tell you which film it is. It's a surprise. Interesting. I'm interested. I mean, I'll be tuned in, of course, online. That's where I get like all my information. Twitter's everything. I bought Twitter Blue. It's borderline useless on Android. It's not it's not great. It doesn't have feature parity with the web. It doesn't the undo really, I mean, I might as well just delete and redo. It's been annoying. So I'm not even sure I'm going to keep Twitter Blue. Like there has to be they have to add a hell of a lot more features for me to stay interested in it. Because I got it the first time. I was like, I'll try it. I'll sign up. Twitter Blue is a paid service from Twitter. If you're on iOS, it's worth more. But the features are going to just start rolling out. I'm like, it doesn't really give me anything that I absolutely need. I'm not going to bookmark or, you know, I don't really need to avoid ads. It doesn't improve anything. Am I going to enable super follows? I will as soon as I have them, but I don't have super follows. That's something separate. Only $5 admissions for each of the Disney Plus screenings. Oh, it's good to know. Yeah, I'm still not... I don't know. I mean, I haven't been itching to get back. I've been itching because I've got a beard. Haven't been itching to get back into theaters, though. Speaking of beard...
Karsu _the_ Feldrake Cheerdex 100. Just a quick follow-up. Putting beard oil on your beard will soften the hairs and add a subtle shine, but that's not really what it's meant for. You can also just use hydrating lotion on your skin. Eczema strength may help if the scratches persist.
Interesting. That's very good. Karasu, I hope you keep hanging out, because, you know, I may be coming to you with different beard questions. I mean, I'm not going to probably grow it, like, forever, but at least through November here. All right, and thank you for the cheer. It's worth... disgusting pumpkin pie flavored jelly bean. How do you have ads? The one way to avoid ads in this channel is to be a subscriber. In case that in case Karasu missed my response, there's a reply. You can get Disney Plus for only $1.99 for 1 month. I'm on the 3-year plan. I think like $3.99 a month or whatever it was. I paid up front. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to use it for 3 years. But Disney Plus really needs to up their content game. I feel they need to up their content game. I need like way more Marvel. I need way more Star Wars. I need way more unique stuff for me to kind of get pulled back in. Oh, Book of Boba Fett looks spectacular. It's easily going to be the pinnacle of the year here, like as far as Star Wars is concerned. Although Star Wars Visions was spectacular. Me not being much of an anime fan at all, really. I've watched anime in the past, never really latched onto it. But if it's a Star Wars thing, I'm like, I'm in. Like me and Star Wars, peas in a pod. Yeah. So Darth Vader. If you are as much of a Star Wars fan as I am, we are going to get along swimmingly. Tonight you missed, I don't know if you missed, did you miss or did you just, I know you just started following, but you know, I just opened a new Tebow figure. This is the Vintage Collection Tebow that I don't believe I had opened before. And thank you, Karasi, for subscribing just now. I also showcased something I picked up at Ross.
3 Design gifted Karsu _ Feldrake a subscription. 3 Design gifted a tier 1 sub to Karsu _ Feldrake. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Design. For that gifted sub, that's worth 2 disgusting jelly beans. and Star Wars Pyrex. Costco exclusive. There, and that's just today. Of course, more on there's more on Discord. There's the link. Got a lot of stuff going on in Discord, really. But big fan. Visions wasn't really that kind of a release. But that said, there are going to be statues, like statuettes, of some Visions characters. I mean, they're interesting. Statues aren't necessarily my jam. I would be more interested in let's say, like the vintage collection release of characters. That would be pretty cool. Oh, you got the Star Wars Mission Fleet Mando ship, the Razor Crest at Walmart, huh? I keep waiting for it to drop in price, Darth Vader. Did you get it full price? I'm hoping to find it at half price, maybe after Christmas. I love Darth Gallum's emote there. He's got a Klingon with a batleth. It's funny. There's a rumor that the next Star Wars movie is going to be released in 2023 on the same day as a Star Trek movie. Well, that's going to be an interesting day if that turns out to be the case. It's going to be a battle. $40? Yeah, see, that's a bit much. I mean, it's cool. It's nice. I like the idea of it. I'm not a vehicle chaser, though. I happen to be more of a fan of the Star Wars figures, or just figures in general, as you will come to learn as we learn more about each other. I also got some Star Wars shot glasses on sale. These were, how much? Just $6. Like, that's like pretty close to thrift store pricing. That's a really good deal for new Star Wars shot glasses. Like, really good deal. That 2023 date could be delayed. Oh, yeah, always. A bit overpriced. Well, you just have to decide what's it worth to you. And I kind of look at some of those things and think, well, I think I can wait. I think they'll be around. I don't think they're going to get snapped up, as opposed to certain things that do get snapped up. Like, because you just know they're going to be in short supply, not being able to get to them. And that's always a bigger gamble. What do I drink in shot glasses? I really don't. Not anymore. Did I get the new droid factories? Yes, I did. I don't have them here with me, but I did. I got the 4-pack because even though I had those droids before, the holiday 4-pack droids came with scarves, so a different accessory. And then the deer, I don't have it within arm's length. You can actually see it. The DEER. Here, I'm going to zoom in. Sorry about this. Can you see it? There's the deer right there in the middle. So, yeah. Yep. I did. I kind of, that's what I go for. The figure stuff. For sure. Well.
Rotten Treats 01 rated my stream with 4 viewers.
Rotten Treats? That's amazing. Thank you so much. What were you up to? I gotta know. It's interesting because I don't know if I've heard that handle before. But let's go ahead and welcome everybody into this amazing raid. We've got a raid. Oh no, we've been raided. Oh, what are we gonna do? Someone raided us with viewers. So Rotten Treats 01, who happened to be streaming tonight. We don't know what they were streaming yet, but we've been raided, and this is kind of what happens now when we get raided. Hi, everybody. My name's Chris Perillo, and usually I'm not, like, doing this, but, since we're getting raided, it's kind of, freaking me out, but okay. I'll calm down. I'm fine. I'm okay. So, Rotten Treats, what were you up to? Just curious. Thank you for bringing your community over here. I'm glad. I appreciate you entrusted them in my hands. I was just re-showcasing some of the pickups tonight, like Star Wars Pyrex exclusive at Costco, Mandalorian spoon rests. I'm drinking out of my Grogu cup. I've had that. Got a Tebow figure, the vintage collection. I also got a spare Lando vintage collection because this is the best Lando figure ever released in this particular style. Also got some Grogu glassware today. All the Star Wars stuff. And the funny thing is the reason I got that, now we really don't need anymore because Jedi found her mug. Playing some Soldier of Fortune on a Pentium 3? Oh my god. Wow. That takes me back. I remember playing last time I really, truly played video games on a PC, back in the day, like 2000, 2001 was on a Pentium 2. I swear, it was a Pentium 2. And I remember that PC. And I had like a 3D accelerator card back then too. So an actual physical machine, wow, Rotten Treats, that's spectacular. I get all the cool toys every day. Something I mean, maybe not every day I have something new, but for the most part, yeah, every day I'm ask the people here in the community. I'm usually showcasing something new. Costco does have an exclusive Pyrex. I found out about it, and Liz mentioned that it was on at Costco. No, great. I got more beard oil on my fingertips. But yes, 25 bucks, something like that. Any more news on the George Lucas Stormtrooper figure? Not that I know of, apart from they still plan on it. I'm excited for it. I gave one as a gift to someone years ago, and then thought about it. I'm like, I kind of want one too. But I want, if I get another George Lucas figure, I mean, yes, the 6-inch scale, which I'm fine with. I've still got, I should probably open this one too. The Crosshair Imperial figure to open. But I want to get another one of the George Lucas exclusives in this scale. The 3 3/4 inch or 4-inch scale, because this is my scale. I'm more of a vintage collection fan and I didn't even stay current with all the figures released in that scale. I wish I had, but it didn't happen. Your two are back ordered for some reason? Really? Well, you got to jump in fast on those pre-orders. What kind of mug is it? Does it have a Grogu? Wait, the cup? This mug? Oh, the mug that Jedi was talking about. It's just it's like a sculpted mug kind of thing. Take care, Aveline. Thank you for being here. I see that. Stendhal is drunk. Oh, don't make me turn on that other view again. Don't make me turn on the raid view. Don't make me do it. Target has pre-orders. They're plushy Star Wars creatures. Yep, Galaxy of Adventures, I think. Or something like that. No, Galaxy of Creatures. Is that an Apple Watch? Snorchupacarp, it is not. I just talked about this the other day on YouTube. This is a $20, or was a $20 Wise watch. It's fine. It's ample. It works. And it's not great. Because, like, every time I try to check my heart rate today, it just kept doing this. Like, just... So I don't think it's measured my heart rate all day. So the reason I have it, but here's the thing. I forgive it. Not like it needs to be forgiven, but I forgive it because it was only like $20. So I don't really care. I do have an Apple Watch on order. Even though I'm not saying I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm not in the Apple ecosystem. So I hope it works. I'm only wanting the Apple Watch because every Android option that I tried to date is just lackluster at best. So I'm hoping that it may detect any kind of arrhythmia that my EKG device has not, the 6-lead EKG. Every time I try, it's like it doesn't catch anything. Even when I feel my heart kind of going, I'm like, all right, is it doing anything? No. It's only caught one arrhythmia, and it was a minor. So I'm hoping that an Apple Watch may end up doing something. Do I have heart issues? I don't know if I'd say heart issues. Let me go ahead and let me link you off to this the TLDR video One moment. Here we go. This was yesterday's. Feel free to give it a watch. It's not really, I don't know if I'd say heart issues. Like for probably a decade and a half, I would notice that I had this a weird kind of arrhythmia. Like every so often it would feel like just out of the blue, no rhyme or reason, just kind of like a flabump. Like I could feel my heart go flabump like that. Not like hard or anything. Didn't hurt. Not uncomfortable. Just weird, right? My family has heart arrhythmia, so it is genetic more than likely. My heart is otherwise in good health. All my markers are fine. Just got cholesterol tested a few months ago. It's perfect, and it's never been perfect in my entire life. So it has nothing to do with being vegan. If anything, going vegan had helped because it got my cholesterol down into a normal range and pretty much proved that I've got a calcium score of absolute 0. But over the past few months, I was just having other kind of episodes related to seemingly to like kind of the heart arrhythmia, where I would either get dizzy or I'd feel my heart kind of skip a beat in a different way than I was used to. And I think I narrowed that down for the most part to, and I could be wrong, but I narrowed that down to the, sorry, I'm cleaning gunk off my mic here, potentially the flaxseed that I was eating. So taking flaxseed may have actually influenced that, because taking flaxseed can lead to lower blood pressure, which would explain the dizziness that I would have felt, as well as just this not weakness, but potentially, heart-related issues. So I cut that out, and I'm going to say, like, immediately felt better. Like, not exactly like, night and day, but I'm like, okay, this is a marked improvement. I still feel like, and this since this summer, it's like I'm caffeinated even though I haven't been drinking coffee. I quit coffee. I did the blood test. Everything was normal that I know of, but it is what it is. I've got a cardiologist appointment at the end of the month. I've got data that I've been recording on my EKG. Here, I'll show you. So I did this when I first got it the other day. I did this live just to show you how easy it is. Sorry, you have to turn off NFC in order for it to record. Okay, so I say record my EKG. I grab the EKG. This is a 6-lead EKG, and then I'm going to be silent for like 30 seconds, but you should be able to see it record. Wait, here. Let's go. Let me flip over. Oh yeah, you're on the primary view. You'll see it record. As soon as it catches, you got to rest it just right on your knee. There we go. Almost. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. So it recorded the EKG. Did Chris record the EKG? Yes. Normal sinus rhythm. Right there. Normal sinus. Oh, sorry. It was probably way too bright. But what... let me go ahead and dim this a bit. Dim. Where's the dimmer? There we go. So, like, you can see the EKG. That's it recorded my 6th lead EKG. And so, yeah, I've only caught one arrhythmia in all the time that I've been, and I'm not doing it regularly. I try to capture it regularly, but I don't know. It is what it is. So I'm trying to figure out whether or not I need to be paying attention to something else. My brother went through this. Adam went through this a few weeks ago. Going over to Britstream, no worries. Thank you, Paxi Prime. Appreciate you giving a few minutes to us. Hey, St. Olaf, good to see you. Welcome back to the play shop. Yeah, no, like it's that may be a bit more work than is handleable, Joshua. I think you get points, or at least do you get points or cost points to do the drops? Because that's managed through a different service. Charades. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think anyone's playing, so Stendhal got it. I was like, I don't know how the hell I was gonna do this. I'm like, that I gave you of, because that's all I had. I'm like, everything else is gonna have to be acted out. Good one too. Good movie. I enjoyed the movie. Vader time. We got Vader time. Vader time. Vader time. Across the USA. Rip DMX. Like something was like hanging on. One of Jedi's hairs or Diana's hairs. Speaking of, I was reminded of something. Oh, Jedi was drawing something today, and she wrote R.I.P. I was like, "Why'd you draw R.I.P.?" She said, "No, it's not." Or I said, "You drew Rip." She says, "No, it's not Rip. That's Rest in Peace." I'm like, "Why are you writing Rest in Peace?" She must have been. It must have been something from the Transylvania movies the cartoons that she watches. It's definitely. I've never had a rat tail. I had a frolet, right? Not a mullet, a frolet, because I mean, it was a mullet. It was mullety. It was mulletish, and then it just grew out. Like it was big. I had big hair. Big hair. That was big hair. Yeah, it was a frolet. I don't know if I've got... I'm trying to think if I would have pictures. Probably my yearbooks. If I dug them up, but I'm not going to do that. I need to put more oil on my skin, huh? Have you seen 2016 me? Had a massive fro going? Dude. No, dude, I'm telling you. My dad was almost a meme. Someone had messaged me, or I saw... Where was it? Daryl Stuber or something. Someone had taken an old photo that I uploaded to my dad or us. That 70s family, I think, is what I titled the photo on Flickr eons ago. And someone took the image and basically they said it was someone took dad out of the image. Daryl Stuber. It's very something like that, and I'm like, what? And I'm probably spelling it wrong, but Where? God, what did they call him? Now I can't find it. He was almost a meme. Now I don't know where to find it. Anyone watch Legends of the Hidden Temple reboot? I haven't watched it. I didn't even know. Is CW on? Can I get that on YouTube TV? I don't know if I can get it. Is that more for tweeners, Darth? Or not? I know of it, but I've never watched it. Amish, yeah, we were just talking about that. The worst part of No Shave November, itchy face. Someone was recommending, because I got some beard oil today on sale, and I wasn't sure. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? And, I was hoping to get my beard hair somewhat conditioned, but he said it was mostly for the skin underneath, so you just kind of have to, get it in there a couple days. So tomorrow morning, right before I run errands, I'm going to put the beard oil, or I'm going to get the oil underneath my facial hair. He suggested that the reason why it itches is because the hairs wick away or draw away the oil from your skin. So that's why. Which makes sense. Stands to reason. An old Nickelodeon game show for kids now rebooted for adults. Oh, fair enough. See, that's why I remember seeing it. But my Nickelodeon era was Double Dare, so it was before the other one. Hang on, I gotta check something out here. Wow. Okay, Kurt, that's certain. You give my brother Adam a run for his money. Let me see if I can find Dad's picture here. It was a Flickr. That's 70s family. I swear that's what I titled it. Yeah. That's 70s geek is what I titled. There we go. All right, here you go. Here I'm gonna link it in chat. That's me as a kid. And Adam and Ben. This is so old. I posted that on 2007. I posted that image, and someone took Dad. A picture of Dad. Oh, come on. They took... Here, let me see if I can... I'm going to see if I can do a Google image search and see if I can pull up the meme they did of Dad. Give me a second. Search for image. Drop image here. Olin Mills. No, come on. What the Someone shared it on a Facebook page. Dang it. Nah, dude, someone called him. I'm seeing if I can find. People have used Dad's avatar as an or Dad's face as an avatar. It's bizarre. What is this? I did a Google search for that Dad's face, and I'm not finding. Someone photoshopped into an album. This is just weird. Nah, dude, like Daryl, like it was like, come on. I know, come on. Oh wow, we're on one of those funny. Apparently, our image is on. It got photoshopped, but someone. People Photoshop themselves into this image. Man, this is just too funny. The Crazy World of Studio Photography. We're on that blog. Oh, wow. Come on. Where can I find... Someone's like Daryl Stieber or some Daryl Stuber? It was kind of a weird, funny name. And I didn't write it down. I didn't send it to Dad because I figured it would confuse the hell out of him. And I can't find it. Dang it. I won't be able to find it. Captain Kangaroo, Banana Split, Sid and Marty Krofft. Yeah, that would have been my era. Sitting Marty Krofft, McDonald Land. Those were the days. Those were the good old days. Those were the good old days. The beard goes by, but the beard oil stays. And those were the good old days. I still remember good old Mr. Bender. Ran the corner grocery store. Man, he strolled down the aisle with the big friendly smile. He say howdy when you walk through the door.
Ian Douglas 736 rated my stream with 4 viewers.
I was just singing Weird Al Yankovic and showing off an old photo of my family that I posted eons ago. Everybody, shout out to Ian Douglas. Thank you, Kurt Grosser, for that. Ian, there's the link that I just shared right there. I don't know who John Higgins is, but great. By the way, thank you for the raid. Ian Douglas is another geek like us. And thank you, Carmen Kolohi and Nikki T Online. If I said your name incorrectly, I apologize. Shout out to Carmen Kolohi for using the dumpster fire, 100 soft dumpster fire as the avatar. Yeah, it was just, those were the good old days. Those were the good old days. So Carmen must be a Weird Al fan. The years go by, but the memory stays. Nikki T Online got a great little emote dropping in there. Dark Toy Lord. Do you remember sweet Michelle? She was my high school romance. She was fun to talk to and nice to smell. So I took her to the homecoming dance. Then I tied her to a chair and I shaved off all her hair. And I left her in a desert all alone. Oh, sometimes in my dreams I can still hear her screams. Oh, I wonder if she ever made it home. I tell you, those were the good old days. Those were the good old days. Funny thing about My Baby's in Love with Eddie Vedder, that song, a Zydeco song for whatever it's worth, I ripped as the theme for the radio program I ran on a very conservative radio station in Iowa, which I didn't realize was as conservative as it was until I grew older. I'm like, that was really conservative. How did I fit in? But it worked. It was fun. I enjoyed the days on terrestrial radio. People still remember that show too, because it was pretty damn unique. I gave tech advice to people. This is back in the day, before Windows XP, way back in the day. Kolohe. Thank you, Carmen, for correcting me. UHF is a classic. We have another Vader time? Okay. Last night was Monty Python, tonight's Weird Al. You know, it's like, it's a round robin kind of thing. We'll take both. Your kids love Weird Al? Oh, you saw Strings Attached. Oh. I want to take Jedi to a Weird Al show. A concert. I really do. I want that to be her first concert. At some point, when he goes on tour again, I think Jedi will be old enough to go to a concert. We'll have to, like, wear earplugs, because it may be loud. But then we'll all go, and then have fun at the Weird Al show, at the Weird Al concert. I've seen him about 4 times as well. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, 4 or 5. I've had dreams of seeing Weird Al in concert. I'll never forget my first one, and I got to meet him too on my on the first Weird Al concert at the first one, because I had a Weird Al fan page on the World Wide Web back in the day. Yes, they got really weirded out when he sang Weasel Stomping Day. Oh, I'm sure, especially orchestrally speaking. So hopefully Jedi's first concert will be that. That's the plan. Second concert, maybe They Might Be Giants. Welcome, Raiders. Someone redeemed a Vader time, so. You never really know what I'm going to be doing here. So, like, everything you're tuned in for, everybody here, if this is your first time stream, this is normal. I'm 3D printing something, geeking out, talking, conversing with everybody, generally having fun. I did not welcome the Raiders, though, really, in any official way. So, Ian, I apologize for that. Let me go ahead and do that now. Welcome, Raiders! Oh, it's so good to see you. I'm so glad you're able to join us. Hey, did you see my Star Wars Pyrex that I got today? It's pretty awesome. Oh, welcome aboard. Oh, okay, back to this. Why does no one take me seriously? No one takes me seriously. Has Jedi shown interest in Weird Al? Yeah, we used to listen to the songs all the time. She's enjoyed them. I mean, nowadays, kids these days, it'll be fun to take her to a show, though. That I feel, because it's a family-friendly kind of show. We can all go. We can all have a good time. It was Diana's first concert. It was really my first concert, and I would really love it to be Jedi's first concert as well. And with any luck, we can meet him after the fact, to introduce Jedi to Weird Al. No, don't ever take me seriously. Don't ever take me seriously. Ever. Just don't. Yes, Carmen, I am here every night, 6 p.m. Pacific, geeking out about one thing or another. What I'm printing right now, normally I print Star Wars stuff, and of course showcase Star Wars stuff. You can't really see that in the little view. I got a T-bow. Everyone needs a T-bow. This T-bow came with a lot of accessories. I'm really impressed with the amount of accessories the T-bow came with. Previously opened up a Lando Calrissian. This is a vintage collection Lando, one of the best sculpts and designs and accessories for this particular Lando ever produced. Also got some shot glasses, Ross. $5, $6, how much? Yeah, $6 at Ross. Glassware. $10 large tumbler set. This glassware set was what, 10 or 11 or 12. Brand new. Always good to have. And this is just, I would say this is pretty much an average day. And I'll let all my community here chime in. They can say whether or not it is an average day. They could tell you. So, Ashmo says, I'll send her some Phil Collins albums so she can hear the superiority to Peter Gabriel at least. You know, Peter Gabriel is superior. That's why he broke out, and that's why was so amazing. Oh, my God. Was so good. Carmen, I am printing an item for the print drive, and Ian may have talked about this too. This is Loyal Moses is basically spearheading an effort to get these items 3D printed and sent off to families, kids specifically, around the world who otherwise wouldn't have toys for Christmas, or assumedly for the holiday season. I don't think it's just Christmas. It's Loyal's thing. I'm just here to support. So I've been printing these items for the past few days. The next little while, though, I can tell you this: I'm going to be testing the translucent filament that I have. I'm going to be testing it on some snowflakes. So as we get past Life Day next week on the 17th, the plan is on Life Day. The plan is we're going to watch the holiday special together. And, commentary and all that. And I'm going to start 3D printing Star Wars snowflakes. I got to test it first, because I think the transparent filament's probably going to work the best, because it's going to look icy as the snowflakes. All this stuff is great, but listen to the Book of Love. I'll have to. Phil did a solo career and Genesis. Yeah. Peter did it first. Didn't he? You have a whole box of these things printed up? Oh, wow. See, I've got a box. I'm sending stuff. I've got some goodies for Loyal, too. I'm sending him some stuff that isn't the stuff that he necessarily asked for, but I thought would be kind of fun to send along. So, yeah. So we're doing, next week is Life Day. And then it's going to be an ongoing series of 3D printing Star Wars stuff. Because that's normally the stuff that I 3D print. What do you usually 3D print? Oh, Star Wars stuff. Oh, like busts? No, not really. Helmets? No, not even those. Just trinkety crap. Because they're fun? Because why not? You did miss a Vader time. That was my best prices. I've been practicing that. Practice that every night just to get it right. Oh, everything's itchy, scratchy. Like my head, now that I got my hair cut, it's still kind of itchy, scratchy. My beard, my face, my sideburns. Seriously, look at. I showed this last night, but like my sideburns are longer than because the way the hair got trimmed, which is fine because it's white, right? It blends right in. It helps to have 4 printers running 24 hours. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is I only have 1. I'm turning Jewish. I don't think that's how it works, Stendhal. Like, at all. I think yesterday I was joking about having likely gotten excommunicated by the Pope for quoting Monty Python. No one tagged me. You're getting the side curls. Well, yes, you can do that without staying, and you stay yourself. Nothing's changing, except I'm getting longer, grayer hair everywhere. That's aging, except for on my chest. I don't get anything like on my chest. Like, I haven't had like any. It's all still like I got like 4 black hairs here on my chest. I don't have white arm hair yet. It's largely here. The white, so it makes my patchy beard look even more patchy. Some people look forward to getting patches for their computer. I look forward to my patches filling in on my face. So, Ian, you got to tell me. I mean, I'm not saying that, I could use advice, but maybe I could. Someone was asking me today. This is what Ian does on his stream, right? He gives this kind of advice to people in the tech field. I'm not really in the tech field, though. At least I don't perceive myself as that, because I'm not an engineer, not a developer, not someone who's a dev advocate necessarily. I've done things that have caught the attention of developers, and I appreciate developers. But they asked if I had a resume, and I'm like, the closest thing I have is LinkedIn, and I couldn't even tell you if my LinkedIn is done right. My LinkedIn probably sucks. Like, it's not great, but it works. I never knew how to build a resume. Thank you, Karasu. I appreciate that you think I'm cool. That makes at least one of you. I don't know if everybody else thinks I'm cool too, but you must have appreciated the coolness factor that I got going on here, whatever cool I'm exuding, enough to subscribe, so thank you for that. It works, don't touch it. It seems to work. Like, I didn't build a resume. I'm not sure what I would do. Yeah, I am tech adjacent, but I don't want to go into marketing because I learned that marketing just puts me to sleep and it's boring to me, and it talks over my head. Like, I'm a creator advocate. I love using technology. I love connecting with community, but unfortunately a lot of community stuff falls under the umbrella of marketing, which is unfortunate for me, because in my mind, it's not a marketing discipline. Ian can help make your resume cool. Well, I don't necessarily need it right now. It's just I know I could definitely improve what it is that I've done or present myself. Like, I just wrote down, here are all the experiences I've done and the skills that I've built. You've got whole YouTube videos on this, I'm sure. Your story of my life, I gave up on. I mean, I didn't really give up on YouTube, but I'm learning that even when I post and take the time to clip out segments from YouTube. Oh, speaking of YouTube, tomorrow we're going to be interviewing Tech Odyssey. Adam is coming on the show as a guest tomorrow. I hope to get at least 1 or 2 good clips to post to YouTube out of that. I've been trying to do that with at least one segment with each of the people that I'm interviewing. But I'm thinking after this current queue of TLDR kind of winds down, because it's just I'm putting all the effort in, and it's definitely not coming out. I'm like, what's the point of me doing that if it's just it's pointless? So I think that YouTube, I'm probably just gonna stick to the weekend stuff, the weekend live, the Saturday morning live. So every night I'm live on Twitch, every night 6 p.m. But on YouTube, since I've got the standing YouTube channel, and I'm not gonna say the channel's dead for all intents and purposes. It kind of is. But on Saturday mornings, I've been carving out a time. Saturday morning, doing a live stream on YouTube, and then of course Saturday evening coming back and doing a stream on Twitch. So doing that, I find I get more attention doing live on YouTube than I do a pre-recorded video. I get more people who become YouTube members during live than other video. It's less effort and a higher amount of return. So I'm thinking about just going down that path with YouTube, because I've tried everything else. It's like Jedi was asking, can we do the vlog thing that we did last year? I'm like, I can't. It's too much work. It's a lot of work, and the vlogmases, they're fun, and I'm glad we recorded them, but yeah, it's probably not going to happen. So this year's vlogmas is definitely going to be done live, on Twitch. Like, if you want to, not like anybody, would watch it over and over and over again. But I don't think there's any other way of doing a vlogmas. What we may end up trying to do is a vlogmas style video at the top of the broadcast on Twitch, and then clip that out and post to YouTube. Possibly, I don't know. Patrick, you thought he was dying. What do you mean? What happened to Patrick? What's going on with Patrick? And Patrick, I know you're, well, I DM me. I got something I want to talk to you about. I'll just say that. He was dying? That's horrible. What? What's going on there? Yeah, so far so good with this house. I mean, it's gonna be print overnight. Not yet. The wife is, though. The plague has made it to our home. Oh no. I tested negative when I went into the doctor the other week. I wasn't sick. I wasn't running a fever, but they ran the temperature thing. And, 99. I'm like, dude, I took my temperature before leaving the house and it was 97. You cannot tell me that, A, I don't feel anything different. B, that suddenly I've jumped 2 degrees. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. But they said, well, since it read 99, we got to give you a COVID test. I'm like, okay, sure. Negative, as I expected. But we ordered some COVID tests. Wise had, they may still have some COVID tests for sale still, but a really good price on COVID tests that could be trustworthy to do at home if we need them. Of course, we're up on our flu shots, all of us, and Jedi hasn't gotten her vaccine yet, but she will whenever that happens. I'm not sure. Where do we have to go somewhere special? I don't even know. You have a cough, that's it. Tested negative as well. I'm glad. Like, we're still wearing masks around here. Still baffles me. Still, you have to pay for tests. Yeah, it's a lot. America is a baffling country. When I lived in Illinois, I could get a test whenever I wanted to at work. Now I'm in Arizona. It's just been easier to buy a home test. Yeah, I bet. You got the Wise announcement and forgot. Have you gotten them in yet? They're on their way. I figured, well, I might as well just get them, just to have them on hand, because you can't, like, when you feel it, you don't, you need that on hand. So I just figured I got like 6 kits. I don't know if that comes with, or I'm sorry, 3 kits. I think 2 come in each kit or something. I was like, all right, might as well. I mean, you don't know. The last thing I would want, though, this is why. Because inevitably, if we get sick, I don't want to be guessing. Like, we really got to watch out? Or how am I doing here? Oh, V2 outdoors. Oh, yes. Itchy, 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 itchy. Itchy Scratchy Show. And thank you, Butter King. Came in and did a +1. Butter King is also apparently on Twitch. No? I mean, not on Twitch, just on Twitch. But also a streamer on Twitch, I should say. Possibly. Or at least has streamed Butter King. This house is going to take, well, another 7 hours. So 7 hours from now it's 7:56. So 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. That's fine. The itchy face is so bad. I know. I don't think I can do it. When is the album released? These songs you are singing are beautiful. Me? Not me. That was Dr. Seuss. That was How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Speaking of, I was looking for good Grinch figures. I went to eBay and I'm like, because Jedi likes the Grinch movie, the one with Benedict Cumberbatch, which it's the Grinch is not really Grinchy. He's more self-loathing in that movie. She likes it. I'm like, not my Grinchy jam. I love the Grinch with Jim Carrey. That movie I thought was spectacular. But of course I grew up with the classic too. So I've been looking for like Grinch figurine sets, cheap ones, right? Not too expensive. Get some beard oil, rub it deep after you shower, or use coconut oil. Yeah, I've got some beard oil. I just picked some up tonight, actually. Because it's got to get the oil in there. So that was fluff. Perhaps print a Grinch figure. Not a bad idea. We got a charades. All right, charades. Here we go. Oh, sorry. Gotta flip the view. Come on. There we go. Restarted, got it. I was worried. I'm like, how was I gonna do that? I gotta give a couple. I was like, dude, it's like I was trying to do the helm, like Lord Helmet, right? I'm like, you wouldn't get it. I'm like, okay, so the space ball. Okay, the guy with the cross-eyed. Grinch cookie cutter. We really don't do a lot of cookie cutting. We don't do cooking. Or baking. That's the same code as my luggage. No, it's like, no, that sounds like something an idiot would use that sounds like a combination an idiot would use on his luggage. And then later, President Scrooge said, oh, and remind me to change the combination on my luggage. Got another one here. Oh, how am I going to do this one? That's funny, Ian Douglas. All right. Patrick got it. Slumdog Millionaire. I was like, how am I gonna do millionaire? I need more oil, but I don't want to put it on my beard this late at night, because then it would get into my pillow and my covers and blankie. 3 dog night. Not a bad guess there, Liz. You had dog in the right position. You're making my beard itch? That's funny. I'm telling you, one of these days, better a little oil than all your skin. Well, I mean, the problem is that when I touch the keyboard now, it gets oily and greasy. So I'm not sure if I like the idea of the oil on the beard. I'm trying to keep my keyboard as clean as it possibly can be. So one of these days, when I'm warning you, just like, you know, when I show up and like all my hair is gone, don't tell me to stop touching my face. Like that part of COVID is over. I have to. Oh, it feels so bad. Hand sanitizer might work, Carmen. Not a bad idea. I'm not ill. If you're sick, you don't lose your hair at uniform length. It's not perfectly shaven. Well, it is if you get your hair cut. Put on pile, then wear a mask. I'm not dead yet. I'm not quite dead. I feel happy. I feel happy. What's gonna happen? I'm gonna show up on the stream. This is how I feel it's gonna go. I feel I'm going to get partway into December. I don't know how long. I'm resolved to get through November with this beard, right? I want to try to get through November, and then at some point in December, and it could be December 1st, the first day of Christmas, I'm just gonna show up on the stream, and I'm gonna have. I would look really weird with. Just look at here. There would be me with a goatee. I don't have a very good goatee line. It's there, and then it kind of trails off. It's a really bad goatee line. So I never had a good goatee line, which is unfortunate. And I'm going to show up, and it's going to be... I'm going to have just a mustache and my soul patch. And that's how it's going to go. I'm going to eliminate the beard, and it's just going to be mustache, soul patch. So it doesn't... Otherwise, it just doesn't... It doesn't look right. That's right. So I'm just letting you know. Mustache Chris will be back soon. That's my feeling. My feeling is I can get along better with a mustache. I've been able to deal with a mustache. Just go for the soul patch. I've done that too. You fully support mustache, Chris? Thank you. Do it for Life Day. I want to try to get through November without shaving. I've tried to do that in the past few years. I can't say that I'm doing no nut November, because here I am having a nut. There's pistachio. Pistachio. So, and no, by the way, I know that is not what the nut in No Nut November stands for. By the way, Liz's mom thinks I look sick. Okay. I thought it was a thing. Okay. I stopped. I stopped. I stopped. I stopped. I did. I stopped. Oh, God. We just killed Liz on her gravestone. So, how about that weather? It's rainy, because it's Seattle. Uh-oh. Here lies Liz. Almonds, folks! Still think your face will heal and my beard will be longer than Chris's before he shaves. Dude, that doesn't take anything. Anybody can do that. That's not a challenge. My beard just does not... I have a very shy beard, which is why I don't really grow things out all that often. Like, if it wasn't... If I hadn't planned on seeing how far I can get with it, it's almost like a personal challenge now, I would have shaved it by now, easily. I usually do not, you know me, I usually do not let it get this long. Even the sideburns. The sideburns are long, but see, the problem is that they're white sideburns, so they don't show up anymore. So with the words Chris Perillo had about it, I'm not socking a few bucks away for a bit to buy a Prusa Mini. It'd be a cool thing to get my hands on. You're not? You're not gonna do that? Oh, you're now. I got it. At some point, I need to sign up for their affiliate program, though. Like I contend that no one would use my affiliate link. You let your face grow out long enough. I think I look like a... Well, I don't know what a terrorist looks like. Terrorist can be anybody, so that doesn't mean anything. You bought your first Mark III S through an affiliate link? Oh. I've sold enough minis. It's... Started as a personal challenge for me too. Been like 3 years now. What, your beard? I don't think I'm gonna go 3 years with a beard, dude. You just finished putting together the Mark III? Wow! What's gonna be your first print, Hollywood? Hollywood is a Perillo success story. Came over from YouTube, started watching, then got into 3D printing. I've got a legacy. My legacy is dragging people into 3D printing. I'm not dragging them, they just come on their own volition. A benchy? Nah, I've yet to do a benchy. Haven't done a benchy. Haven't done a helmet. I only have one. Hollywood's on his third. Which is just funny. I may be interested in if and when they do a Mark IV, you know, next iteration. Just like I will be interested, I guarantee I'll be interested in the Prusa Mini too. If and when. I have no insight as to whether or not that's happening. Although I would imagine it will. Corey's had a beard mustache for over 10 years. Oh, man. That's right. We were kind of talking about that. Kind of grew a beard through the pandemic to kind of lift my mask off the bottom of my face so my glasses don't fog up badly. Well, there's a life hack for you. Pick up the Prusa XL whenever they release it. I like the small. Is that a joke, by the way? I'm not hip. I'm not with it. Taka 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 taka. Ah. I bit my lip something fierce. That really hurts. Sore. Wow. I'm almost 100 followers away from 7,000. Which is spectacular. You know what I should do? When I shave, I should do it on stream, huh? Because I could do it here and then just vacuum up the hair. That's not a big deal. So you can, I mean, you can tell. You can tell the white is there. I look old. I look old. I do not look like a kid. Sorry, Chris, but I'm going to Creality Ender 3. Oh, I don't care. Hey, it's your life. Your printer. You go with, you know, whatever you want there. Your money. I have no bearing on that decision. I just like the fact that people are into it because it's fun to do. So here we are. What who should we raid into? We've got, let's see here, AZ Pinoy, although we raided a Lego streamer last night, Panfred Nudo. Sid Heresy, J Hobo, Brit. I'm thinking one of those. Or it's the Jang, he's a big Lego streamer. Although we should probably raid Lego streamers come December, huh? Let's save some of the Lego streamers for December. Okay, so Brit or Sid Heresy? We're getting some Brits. Alright, we're going to be doing Brit. Here we go with Brit. She's just chatting. Rolling from one 3D printing community to the next. Brit is awesome. So we're going to be raiding the Brit. Raiding the Brit. Raiding the Brit. Yep, we're going to raid Brit. Raid Joel at 9 p.m.
Wait, you're still alive?
For the moment, yes. I think we're going to be raiding Brit. Yeah, DG, we're about ready to head out, but thank you for popping in very briefly. Still have, what do you need? Need anything? You try your dress? I keep asking because I'm curious.
Why do I get mad at you and I'm asking questions?
Because I'm asking you a question and you still haven't answered it.
Well, I don't know.
You don't know? How do you not know?
Because I haven't tried it on yet.
That's how you know you haven't tried it on.
Building.
House for Loyal. So you can give it to a kid who doesn't have toys.
Great.
Yeah, Jedi. It's good to give to other people who don't have. It's very nice to give to other kids who don't have it, especially this time of year. Some kids do not get presents. Santa Claus doesn't have the ability to get to those kids sometimes. So that's where we have to help.
But Santa Claus gives toys to everybody.
He does his best, but sometimes people need to help. So
Well, Santa Claus helps.
yeah, but we sometimes help Santa Claus. So we're helping him deliver some toys to kids who otherwise wouldn't have them. That's very important to do. It's very important. All right, we're gonna be raiding Sith Lord Brit.
So if you didn't bring presents for them, then he wouldn't be real.
It's true, but that's why we need to help him, and he needs help.
He already has lots of presents.
But if he wasn't able to make enough, so that's why we have to pitch in and help.
Well, then the elves can make more toys.
But they've ran out of time this year, so that's why we need to pitch in and help. And the people with 3D printers can pitch in and help.
They're not real.
That's a real toy.
They're not the toy. They mean Santa.
Santa's real. The spirit of Santa Claus is very real. I very much still believe in the spirit of Santa Claus. Very much. Otherwise, I wouldn't be helping. All right, get those Perillo Raider emotes ready. Thank you, Kurt, for doing just that. Thank you, Ian, and 3Design. 3Design, thank you for that gifted sub earlier tonight as well. Very appreciated. Here we go.
Tuscan rating.
Almost. I love you. I appreciate you, but at this point I'm going to leave you to your own devices, and may the Force be with you always. We're going to be Tusken raiding Sith Lord Brit, good old Slib, SLB. Tusken raiding in 3, 2, 1. Oh no! Hey, sorry, I know you just followed. We're about to raid someone. I'll be back again tomorrow at 6 p.m. We're raiding someone right now. Thank you for following, Vander Hevel. But man, your timing? Welcome to the play shop, but I will see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Tusken raiding another geek. 3, 2, 1. Someone literally followed at the time that we were getting ready to raid. You what? There we go. You're Brit. Oh, did I forget? Yeah, I bet I forgot.